Hello friends. Mm, Hello there. So I'm going to try to show you how to make your own AltSpace worlds using Unity. I'm not going to get too far into how to use Unity, but this is mostly going to be showing you how to set it up so that you can create and upload simple worlds from Unity to AltspaceVR. So the first thing you need to do is come to unity.com. Um, I'm at the store Unity page right now, and if you click on the individual tab here, you can choose two free options for Unity. That if you're not making games and you're not making more than $100,000 a year using Unity, it's free. So go ahead, get you a free copy of Unity, download it. It's gonna probably set you up with the Unity Hub. There's a lot of stuff here. Yours will be empty when you first open it. But with Unity Hub, for creating worlds for AltSpace, you have to use this specific version of Unity. It's 2019.4. I'm using 0.26 F1. That's just the latest version. Some people say don't go past 2019.4.2 F1, but they released an update and it has worked for me, so this is the one I'm using. If you don't have it, then you just click here, add, and you'll scroll down. That's the one I'm talking about right here that's grayed out because I already installed it. 2019.4.2 blah blah blah. That's the version that works with the Unity uploader. So once that, it may take a little while to install. Once it is installed, in your projects tab, you're going to create a new project, making sure we're using that specific version 2019.4.2. I'm just going to put this in my Unity projects folder, and I'll call it new AltSpace template, because we're not actually creating worlds, we're creating templates that you can use to build worlds based on. It'll make the environment. So we're going to choose 3D. The universal render pipeline does not work with AltSpace. Do not choose URP. So we're just going to go with 3D. And we're going to create it. This will take a minute to get created. While that's doing that, the other thing you need is the uploader package that we're going to import into Unity. So you need to come to AltSpace's official Discord to get it. discord.com/invite or /invite/AltspaceVR. And once you are in there, this is what it'll look like. This is the official AltSpace channel, and they have all these separate rooms. The Unity uploader room is where you want to come, and it's pinned right at the top here. Discuss the Unity uploader tool. Well, I would love to discuss it, but it just we'll download it when you click on that instead. So if you're hesitant about using Discord, quickly write that down or something. But that's how you get the downloader package, and that's going to download this uploader. The version it gave me was the most recent version, 0.8.8. All right. Unity has finished creating my new AltSpace template, and it's just giving me a sample scene. with a camera and a light. Don't really need that camera, it'll get stripped out by the uploader, I think, by itself anyways. But what we need to do is go to Assets, Import Custom Package, and this PC in my downloads folder is where I saved it. You can save it to your desktop or somewhere, just easy to find. We just want to import that package. It'll overwrite your current project settings. If you're not sure what this means, switch to an empty project. This was an empty project, so I'm fine with it. And it's got some scripts and stuff it's going to import here. You don't really need to know what any of it is right now. And that'll take just a minute. It's a pretty small operation here. Alright, and it has imported all this stuff. And the new tab here at the top, AltspaceVR, Build Settings, opens this window. I like to go ahead and just stick it right next to my inspector because I may be using it on and off. So you'll want to log in here. And remember your credentials is fine. Let me, oops, you didn't need to see that or that. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to remember what this is. I'm not going to show my password. I hope you don't care to dox me, but that's my email. You can send me a thank you letter there. I don't know if that worked. Something popped up. And then it went away. Did I forget my password? Sorry, give me a moment. There it goes. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I'll probably cut that out. Anyways, now I have this empty scene. I have the AltspaceVR uploader signed in. So now it's actually linked to my Altspace account, and I could load my templates. You shouldn't have one yet. Well, that looks horrible, but this is a page from my blog, which I'm not sure. There it goes. You want to make sure that you can already build worlds in Altspace. Go check this guide out, techtipsvr.com, guides, AltspaceVR-world-building, and it'll make sure that you know how to participate in the beta. Enabling Worlds Beta lets you use the Altspace website to do what I'm about to do here. So here's the main Altspace page. After you've signed in the More tab, let's go to Templates, and you can click Create. And I'm going to call this New Demo Template, if I can. If I can figure out what I'm doing here. All right, so I'm not adding anything to it right now, just a demo template, how the cake is made. All right, So here's the page. Here's my new demo template page. It shows Unity, platform, megabytes, all this other stuff. There's nothing there yet until I go do what I'm going to do in Unity, which is load my templates. And these are some other ones I've made before. This is the one I just made, new demo template. Selecting that, selected template is the new demo template. Anything I make here now, I should be able to upload. Let's give a quick test. So let's say the first thing I want is somewhere I can stand. I'll just make it a plane. In the inspector, I'm going to set it to -0.5, just half a unit down, because we're going to be standing on that. We want to make sure it's below us. If it spawns you at 0 and that plane's at 0, it could be think your feet are not on it or something. Which, by the way, it'll show you your default spawn point. We have a cube that I'm putting at 0, 0, 0. This is the center. This should be where you would spawn when you upload your world to AltspaceVR and go to test it, unless you have added a spawn point while editing your world. You're going to spawn in at 0, 0, 0, I think. So that plane I can make a little bigger, make it 10 by 10. And there's a lot you can do with Unity. You can import assets from Sketchfab and other places, but when you do that, you have to make sure that they don't have scripts on them, and you cannot use the universal render pipeline materials either. Remember at the beginning I said choose 3D, not universal render pipeline. Any materials from the URP, universal render pipeline, will not work in AltspaceVR. They'll show up pink. If you see worlds but crazy just pink stuff, that's what you're looking at. I'm going to go to the package manager and get 2 tools that are really cool for prototyping, and they are ProBuilder and Grids. I don't see Grids because I'm not showing the preview packages. There it goes. ProBuilder lets you basically create shapes and stuff quickly. ProGrids enables snapping if you have a hard time adjusting things in Unity and you want to fine-tune how you move things around and snap them together. ProGrids helps you lock that down. Alright, ProBuilder is installed and up to date. We don't want the URP pipeline support. I'm not going to install anything other than the initial ProBuilder and ProGrids packages. And let me see if I can make something and upload it. Alright, so those are installed up to date. Tools, ProGrids window. This is the ProGrids right here. So I have my snap increment set to like 0.05. That's tiny. Doesn't have to be that. You can enable these little grids that help you see anything in the 3D space also. ProBuilder is this cool tool. and I'm going to just kind of shove it over here along the wall. But let's say I want to make a new poly shape. Boom, boom, start clicking lines around, and now it's made this shape, which I can add height to. And then you can do this. Where's the tooltip? Vertex selection lets you pick these vertex points, and then you can move them kind of stretch your shape, change it up. Let's say I just want to make some cubes, or no, this is the object selection that will let me move the whole object around. Edge selection, I can pick an edge and just shift everything based on that edge. And face selection. And I could say maybe I want to add a twist to that face. There. So I've just made this, let me turn that grid off, random shape that should be okay in AltspaceVR. Oh, you see this pink stuff here? That is materials I'm talking about that are not going to work. So I don't know what those are, but I'm just going to go ahead, click and delete them out if I can. No, I cannot. It must be, I don't know. Maybe you cannot use ProBuilder or ProGrids, one of them. So far this isn't looking bad though. Let me check. ProBuilder default material. What kind of material is it? It's a standard vertex color. Should be fine. So whenever you get into making more stuff in Unity, just make sure you're using standard shaders and not universal render pipelines, or you'll get weird pink stuff that it will stay pink when you upload it, or may look normal in your scene in Unity but will become pink when you upload it to AltspaceVR because it won't know how to process or look at that material. I'm just going to make a new shape. It's off somewhere random. I'm just going to hit 0 it out and bring it a little closer to the object selection. Just going to extend it out a little bit, make it a little taller. Now I've got a wall. So I'm going to stop building in a moment, but I want to make, say, a few more walls. And how many of these did I make? Yep, there's another one. Let's actually turn that into a ceiling. stretch it out a little. Not so much. Okay. Now, oh, that wall is way off. So Unity is a thing you will have to learn to work with. There's plenty of videos and tutorials out there, but mainly I just wanted to show you how to start a project that you can upload to AltspaceVR. So let's give it a try. First, make sure there's no scripts. I'm going to upload it to the new demo template that I created, and let's say I don't care about Mac right now. I'm going to test it on my Quests, maybe on my computer. Build and upload. Let's hope this works on the first try. It's just compiling everything. This should be quick since it's such a basic scene. I didn't add any lighting or anything, which you can do. You can use baked lighting. Alright, this little window pops up. That was it. Upload complete. And this was the page. Let's refresh that, and here we go. Uploads. Unity 2019.4. Took out the point. We've got it for Android and for PC. It's tiny, and I made it just a minute ago. So now, let's see if I can possibly test that out with you guys watching. So what you don't see is right now I'm putting on my Oculus Quest 2, and I'm going to enable AirLink, which if you haven't enabled AirLink, you can find it in the Settings Beta tab of the Oculus app. Hopefully this is still working. So this is the newer AltspaceVR interface. I'm still a little unused to it, but everything that I'm really ever check is in the main menu there. Worlds, my worlds. Oh, I skipped a step. So we made a template, but we didn't make the world that's using that template. So we're going to go back here to AltspaceVR. Worlds. my worlds. I've already got a Unity universe that I've created. And I'm going to create a new world. New demo world. Using demo template. I want it private for now because it's a work in progress. It's just something to show to you. I don't need a bunch of people visiting it. But over here, select a template. So I've already created and uploaded new demo template. That's this one here. So I've made other ones before. It says I'm the owner of them. You can also have templates shared with you or something, I guess. But here's my new demo template. It's blue, it is selected, and create world. Enter now. Nope, that's not the Altspace. This is the Altspace window. Okay, I think you're seeing this. Let me see if that'll reload this. New demo world. Where are you? Right here. And here it is. I've got the plane, and it's letting me teleport onto it, which is excellent. This is the little hut that I was making in ProBuilder. Let's see, it says prototype on there. You can change the materials once you get into Unity. You can learn to make, pretty cool looking stuff. You can just make solid colors or wrap it in a texture with like a picture, like a wood grain or marble, whatever kind of finish you want. This is the other thing I made, and you can see me struggling trying to teleport onto it, but I'm not sure if it would let me. Let's see, I can definitely get up onto this cube. From the cube, yes. Oh. Get onto the roof. Everything's white because I didn't pick anything fancy. And I can also teleport up here onto my weird shape. So what that means is that everything ended up on my teleport layer. Now when you get in here, in the Unity settings, I can exit my game actually real quick. Give me 1 second. So here in Unity, you have some settings, and you may want to disable auto layers. What that does, when you upload it, it automatically assigns layers to things, and certain layers are not teleportable. So if you are using layers and it doesn't do it automatically the way you want, here's how you fix that. In your inspector, we got a plane. You see it's on the layer Nav Mesh, layer 14. The Nav Mesh layer is a layer that you can teleport onto. Really, that's all it means. Anything that is a mesh on this Nav Mesh layer 14, you can teleport onto. So we can see that everything I made got automatically added to that layer. But if you have something like a ramp or stairs that you don't want people to teleport onto, you can actually just switch that to a different layer. Well, I'm not going to test because I think this is basically all you needed to see to get you started. And if you have any questions, just ask in the comments and I'll try to explain a little bit more. But when you make objects here, and you want to change what your object looks like, I'll show you really quickly. You can just go create material, and we'll call this glass material. I'm going to turn this thing into a big transparent glass object. Here's the transparency on it. And see, now it's this cool looking glass object. I'm going to go back into my template, my new demo template, build and upload, and it should overwrite the previous one, and then I will be able to open it in AltspaceVR again. Wait till that window pops away. Upload complete. We'll launch AltspaceVR and test it one more again. Main menu, worlds, my worlds, new demo world. Yeah. And now my weird object I created is big see-through glass object. And everything, like I said, that you want to be able to teleport onto. If there's a reason you don't want to be on that roof, you want people to stay on the ground in your world, change the layer on this. The default teleport layer, Nav Mesh, is layer 14. Alright. Well, I hope that helps. And, oh, come on. You weren't even seeing that. Sorry. There may be some editing necessary. I wanted to show you. Here it is. Yes. You heard me talking about it. Big glass transparent object. So there it is. Big see-through object. Can teleport onto anything on Nav Mesh, which is layer 14. So if you don't want people climbing onto your roofs, or being able to teleport onto whatever objects in your world, just go ahead then and change the layer or turn off that default layering and put only where you want on Nav Mesh. So that time it actually showed it. I'm going to go ahead and swap out of here, stop my video and go edit it. Anyways, I hope this helps you get started with building worlds in Unity, and thanks. Have a great day.